that? Kodak with the rap in the backpack, no cash stack, but I'd rather be at that. Go flashback to reality, had that now. What you talking about? Everybody wanna know what I'm about. Everybody wanna know what kind of house that would spawn to an evil little rhyme mouth. Well, why don't I tell you? Straight go back to the floor I saw you. Hate goes back to the door I fell to when it all meant to divorce and mental issues. Not with a pistol, God would have missed you. Knocking the clock.
Alright, a vape.
And a vape.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Was it vape?
Alright. So, tell them who you are, man.
Tyrant at Face Value.
And, what's your real name? Where'd you grow up?
Jeff Donnelly. I grew up in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Great small town. I actually had a thought the other day. It's a nice place, but it's kind of like a cesspool of garbage, man. Just fucking too much shit goes on around here. People starting people with this or this and that. Like, fuck. Just everybody just needs to chill out and do their own thing. But anyway, great city to live in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it here, I won't lie.
Yeah.
So, like, why, like, when, I guess not why, when did you start music in general? Like first, like, piqued your interest in music? Not hip-hop, because the interviews about hip-hop, but, like, music in general.
Yeah. First time was probably, fuck. I must have been, like, 4, I think. I was driving in the car with my dad, and he noticed I was drumming to a song. I was like, I didn't even know what it was. And then, so from that, I ended up getting lessons in drumming, and then, so yeah, probably around 5 or 6 mostly was when I first started into music. It was pretty sweet.
I can't even remember that far back. That's why I started smiling. Like, I can't even remember that far back. So,
memories for days.
So from there, I remember I met you back a while ago in summer school, and you were actually drumming. You were actually drumming at the Highland Games for Fredericton at one point, wasn't you?
Yeah. That was a lot of fun, man. I got to travel a lot. Well, it's not big, but like I went to Montreal for that stuff there, and that was pretty cool. The Highland Games that are up there. Biggest trip I ever took was I went to Paris, which was pretty sweet.
That's dope, though.
That was fun as fuck, man. I like standing on top of the Eiffel Tower at like 16 years old, all because I tapped 2 sticks on a fucking. I don't even know why. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, like, man. It's fun.
So. Is it fair to say that people should be happy you're not making beats because you'd probably be a threat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so further on from that, why rap? Why hip-hop, you know?
Mostly just because it's like, I don't know, music is music, but I find music is, you know, 4 bars and a repeated part throughout the song, you know what I mean? It's always like 4 bars of hook and a chorus. Rap is just 16 straight bars, 24 straight bars, 32, whatever the hell you want it to be, and you're just telling a story over a simple beat, or you know what I mean? That's why I like it, because there's an art to it. A lot of people say. Some people can say, oh no, there's no art to it, blah blah blah, I don't understand it. Well, that's too bad for you that you don't understand it, because when you do, it's actually quite an amazing thing to be able to,
fuck yeah,
you know, you're building something, you're sharing shit with people that you never usually might quite, you know, you wouldn't say just normally, you know what I mean? But because it's on music, and you're using different words, and you're not saying, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. You're saying, like, oh, like, you know, you're just doing something, you're mixing up the words, so you're not saying it, but you are saying it, so in a way it's a way of expression, so it makes you feel better, you know what I mean?
Well, for sure.
Long story short.
Well, I mean, it's gangster rap that turned everybody off. You know what I mean? Because it's everybody thinks, oh, rap, hip hop, da da da. They think automatically it's about trap and shit, right?
Exactly. So you go back to the early '80s, maybe it was about lifting people up. You know, or they were talking about their life, telling stories. It wasn't all, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I got money and I got this. Then why are you worried about that, man? You got money, live your life, do shit you never could do, but oh no. Anyway, that's another story.
Well, it goes back to lyricism, right? We're lyricists. We don't do this because we want to be flashy.
Exactly.
So since rap, since you picked up a pen, I guess, like starting from the very beginning to where nothing was going on, and obviously things are going on now. What's happened throughout that? Like, guide us through that process. Tell us how it's been.
Like from the beginning type thing. Well, way back, I guess, Alias 9 and I, we kind of connected through a lot of shit. Just one day we just hit each other. I don't even know how we ended up talking again, but one day we just, yo, what's going on? Oh, not much. No. Then we just had the idea of, hey, we should probably rap together sometime. And then I was like, yeah, man, I've been writing for a bit, a couple months, not long, but yeah, I'd love to try it. And then just came over, did that thing, and then made a couple of tracks here and there. And then we met John for doing a video for the East Coast Cypher way back. And yeah, we were doing that. And then one day John come over, yo, do you mind if I spit a couple bars or whatever? And sure enough, he did, and it was just, bam, right there, pick him up, let's go. Does he want to join? Yes, he does. Alright. Think of a name. Bing, bang. Oh, what the fuck? Face value. Boom. We got the name, we got the group, we got the members, we got the lyrics, we know what we're doing. We all do our separate parts. It's awesome. We're good together. From then on, we just started doing shows. First show was in Moncton at the Snafu Pub way back.
Moncton.
Can't even remember. First show ever, but then
Back around the fall was when everything started happening, I believe.
yeah, it was about September. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty cool. From then on, we did shows with Mocha Only, which was pretty fun, out in PEI, Charlottetown.
Yes, sir.
Then we came home to do some shows, and Mob Deep. That was pretty.
That's nice for the resume, eh?
Yeah, that was intense, man. That was pretty cool. Lately, we just got back from Toronto about a month ago. No, it wasn't about a month ago. What was it? Yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago. Frig, man. Jesus. Just got back from Toronto, did a contest up there that was put on by Peter Jackson. That was a lot of fun. The drive sucked, but, well, we almost died, man. There was like fucking, what, like 12 car accidents. But it was all worth it. It was all fun. Anyway, yeah, so that's up till lately. And now we're just kind of chilling back, doing shows in the hometown of Fredericton. Loving it. It's a good time, and yeah, what's going on, dude?
What's going on?
I feel like I ramble, man. That's why I'm just blah 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 blah.
Hey, man, we're not here to do it cut and dry, man. We're here to fucking make them comfortable, and y'all motherfuckers better be comfortable. You heard me?
Yeah, you heard him.
But on a further note, you did comedy before, and that shit's supposed to be fucking crazy. So tell, you know, like I said, it ain't cut and dry. So fucking. I know you like Joe Rogan and the shit, so like just
man.
fucking shoot the shit. Let us know what comedy was like for you.
Probably. Put it into words, man. It was fucking. I don't know. It was awesome. You're hanging out with a bunch of dudes that you're poking fun at each other, but you're not. And you're helping each other out. Like you're not making jokes for you, but you know, if some guy sets up a show, then you got a show. You know what I mean? It's a lot of cool. Like it's almost like a family, because at the end of the day, you're all just going up on stage, just telling jokes, hoping that the people like you. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So you're kind of bonded through that. If one guy sucks, you feel bad for him. At least we did. There's a lot of comedy groups out there. If you suck, man, they'll fucking just bam, 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 your mother this and you fucking blah, blah, blah. They just fucking hound you, but that wasn't like the case for us. It was a lot of fun. Did that for a bit, man, and like, it's one thing to control a room with music, I find, but to control a room with like a microphone, and you're just sitting there talking by yourself, and it's your thoughts, your jokes. When you get like a laugh, man, it feels like really cool. It's some sort of, it's like doing just like a rip, just like, woo, shit, man, what I said was funny. And I relate that to music when somebody's like, oh, that song's awesome, blah, 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 blah. Or when you said this, I thought of that, and how it's true, blah, blah, blah. I get the same feeling where it's like, oh, fuck. What I said did make sense, and it actually related to somebody. That's pretty sweet. I like that stuff. So it's
for sure.
It's different in that aspect, but it's still, you're doing it just to, well, comedy, you're doing it to make people laugh. Music, you're doing it to make people feel good and enjoy themselves, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's about, at the end of the day, you're both leaving happy, hopefully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If everything goes well, you know, that's what you want, so it's like that. And yeah, man, comedy was fun though, but different lifestyle, that's for sure. Yeah.
So, like, how far did you go with comedy? Like, how far around Canada did it take you? Like, what were some of the main things you did with that?
Not too far. I just pretty much did shows around here mostly and stuff like that. But I went out to Winnipeg and did some shows out there, which was pretty cool. It's a bit of a different circuit. It's a lot bigger out there. Like back here, it's a guaranteed spot 10. You know what I mean? Out there, there's 20 guys, and you have to wait. It's like, okay, 3 hours later, if you're 22nd, then the crowd's dead. Every premise is touched. This and that. Whatever you're gonna say has already been said before. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta go up there big or you gotta go up there different, and 9 times out of 10 you're gonna fucking just, they call it eating a dick because you're just literally up there talking, but nobody's paying attention to it. It's just like, like, you know what I mean?
That's a nice visual
brutal,
there
man.
for the folks watching this.
Yeah. That's why they call it that, though, man. It's just fucking, ugh, sucks. And you think the worst thoughts after that too. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? Blah blah blah. You just go down a rabbit hole, but then, you know, like music, if it doesn't go right, you gotta get right back up there and just go do it again.
For sure.
What are you gonna do? Cower from it?
Yeah. You gotta recover from
keep
your
pushing.
chokes.
Mm-hmm. That's what makes you better.
Did that have any influence on like the reason why you chose music now, or?
Well, one thing with comedy, I got into that because at a young age I found I was very good with my words. So I was just able to, you know, you might beat me up, but in the process of you beat me up, I'm gonna fucking say some shit that's gonna bug you for quite a while. And you're gonna hate yourself, and I'm just gonna love it, because I know you're gonna fucking cry yourself to sleep. So it's all good. It's all, so that's what you get the comedy for. When somebody heckles you, man, it's the best. If you can control it. If somebody heckles you and you ain't got nothing to go back, then it sucks. But if you got something, man, because with a heckler, you're picking him out because he chose to pick you out. But then you get to he goes to make a joke at you because he can't handle the fact that you're controlling the room. But then it backfires on him when you're like, oh yeah, ba 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 ba, and then the crowd's like, oh shit.
Rebuttals.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like a rap battle. Well, you said this, well, I'm gonna say that times 10 and fucking slaughter you with it. It's fun as fuck.